was a holiday week, and it was the last day I was working that week. I was going to take the rest of the week off, and went to work very early so I could come home early. And my husband called me at work at 7 o'clock, or a few minutes before 7, and said that the house was on fire. My daughter and our pets were in the house. At the time, I got in the car and just started driving as fast as I could. And by the time I got there were 7 fire companies there. It was still burning. My daughter had gotten out with the dog safely, but the cats were MIA, which was of concern to us because we love our animals. And then a couple hours later, they said we could come into our house, and they told us when we walked in the door that about 10-15% of it was affected by fire. But what I didn't understand until I actually saw it was what damaged water, smoke, and soot can do. So there are only 2 rooms out of probably the 10 rooms in our houses that was unaffected by the fire. We called our insurance company, who then called an adjuster, and both our insurance company and our adjuster were on scene that day, and then he called Urban Valet, our adjuster, and they came in the next day, and they helped us sort through things that maybe would be able to be saved than those that they knew they couldn't save. The 2 women that came were very kind, were very respectful of the fact that this was a big deal to us. They apologized for having to go through our things, and they were very honest with us on things that they thought they could clean and salvage and things that they thought they knew they couldn't. Melissa actually took some stuff and said, I don't know how it's going to come out, but I'm going to try it for you, just as a courtesy. And it was very helpful to us because they did the sorting, inventorying, and then they took it. So it was a monumental task that was made so much easier by Urban Valet. Well, I think that it's important to reach out and get resources because it's completely overwhelming. And if we hadn't had this service, I don't know what we would have done. We wouldn't have known even where to start, wouldn't even known how to categorize things. If they were able to salvage them, Urban Valet returned them to us, and if they weren't, they put them on the salvage list, so that was, we never saw them again. We didn't ask to see them back. But I think that you have to reach out. I didn't know that there were people who made a living helping people in crisis because we never had it happen before. But it was, for us, made our lives a whole lot easier.
So you would recommend Urban Valet to...
Definitely, definitely. Our shoes, our bags, our clothing, our belts, they were able to take and restore or make smell better a lot of our items.